Mike Moore Media, the first place to hear Rockingham County news and information.
This program is sponsored by Turner Furniture Company and That Little Pork Chop. On our media line, Cindy Adams, Marketing and Special Events Manager for the City of Eden. Hey, Cindy, how you doing?
Hey, Mike, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing just great. Well, we're counting down.
Yeah.
We're days away from Oink Ale. Isn't this exciting?
We are. So glad it's back, and I think we're going to have a great crowd, and we have lots to bring people out to. So.
Sure. Well, I mentioned Oink Ale and Donna playing a big part in that event this year.
Oh, my goodness. She came on as our major sponsor, as we call the Boss Hog, and we really appreciate what she did to kind of put this over the top for us. Very, very appreciative. And she will be a highlight that evening for food and beverage. She's doing some specialty type things that night. And so you can get a good dinner there with her or eat out on the street with Tim Biggs. And it's just going to be a lot of fun. And again, for Donna, we couldn't have done this without her at the level we have. And so we really appreciate her so much.
Wonderful. Okay, well, for those that may not know, what is Oink Ale and where is it, when's it happening, and all of that stuff?
Okay, Oink Ale is this Saturday, June the 19th, from 6 to 9. We will be in Uptown Eden. We're going to take over Monroe Street. We'll have live music. We're so excited to have On the Border back. That's the Ultimate Eagles tribute, and they are phenomenal. They have their own following. I've had several people call that are coming particularly to hear the band, and so that's pretty awesome because they haven't been able to play live in quite a while, so it's a treat to have them. There's barbecue, there's ribs, there's we're going to have tastings from local brewers. We have Pig Pounder out of Greensboro. We have Reynolds Brewery from right here in Eden. We have Hell on Horse Creek Brewing out of Madison, and then we have Two Witches Winery and Brewing Company out of Danville, Virginia. And then the Rotary Club will have a beer garden with domestic beers in it as well. And for those that don't drink, we have some great non-alcoholic drinks coming. First Aid will be there. That's Gay Clifton and her husband. Gay was with RCC for many, many years, and in their retirement, they're doing this traveling beverage station that is out of this world.
It is. I love it.
It is great. They take lemonade and make it very special. They insert different flavors. They have stevia if you don't want sugar and different things like that. And it's just an awesome presentation that they have, so we're glad to have them.
Okay. So plenty to drink and plenty to eat. That is great. And it's this Saturday.
It's this Saturday. And one highlight that we have not had in years past, and we hope everybody tries it. It's free to the public because we have our sponsorships help pay for this, so anybody and everybody who wants to participate. But we have the mobile axe throwing from the company out of Greensboro called the Flying Hatchet.
All right. And people love that, don't they? This is a big deal.
They do, and it just kind of goes hand in hand with breweries and live music, and so it really is a great package, a great evening, free admission. The concert's free. The tastings will be free. If you want a full beer or other kind of beverage, you'll have to pay for that and your food. So it's a very inexpensive night to come out and enjoy. We'll have tables and chairs set up for you to eat. If you're there for the concert, please bring a chair. That's real important that everybody bring their chairs.
Sure. All right, on Monroe Street, Uptown Eden, this Saturday, 6 to 9. Okay. All righty. Before we move on, let's take a look back because I know you had a wonderful Piedmont Pottery Festival.
We did. That was such a quality show. We didn't have as many potters as usual, and that was due to COVID because some were still nervous about being in crowds. Some had not produced any pottery. Some had learned to sell their pottery in different ways and waiting on shows. And so, but it was awesome. And I tell you, the people who came were really interested in buying. Our potters had record days. Many of them said it was the best show they had ever had.
Wow.
we saw several empty tables, which is just unheard of. It was amazing, but it was that good of product. A lot of people did some Christmas shopping ahead of time, and just it was just great. It was a great camaraderie between the potters. We had two great local jewelers. We had Marianne Barber with Beadful Things, and then we had Ginger Waynick with her wire and paper jewelry, and both of them had banner days as well. And so it was a good time, and we just really are thrilled to be in the First Presbyterian Church. We kind of take over their sanctuary, take out the chairs, and it is the perfect backdrop for pottery. It's comfortable. It's a beautiful, beautiful interior there. Their ceiling in there, their stained glass is just out of this world. And so the potters like it there. Our visitors like it there. It's easy access, great parking, and so just thrilled we could bring it back.
Sure. Oh, it's so good to have Piedmont Pottery Festival back in Eden, that's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Some other events coming up we need to put on the calendar.
We do. After Oink Ale, we are working toward Shaggin'onfieldcrest, which will be in the Draper area on Saturday, July 24th. We'll be featuring Cat 5 that night. Again, that is beverages, food, and music. It's simple, but it works, and it brings people. We have a lot of people out of Virginia that come to that event, the beach music band. And so we encourage everybody to come. That'll be 7 to 10. And then August, we're going to do our summer Grown and Gathered, which will be on August 12th. And if it's anything like our spring one, it will be spectacular. I've loved them all. I've loved every one of them that we've done, but there was something very special about that. Maybe that was our first event coming out of COVID, and it was just so nice to be gathered together. But the food was great. The temperature cooled down. The twinkling lights just made it magical. And I had a team that helped me decorate that really made it very special. Janice Wade from Sophisticated Rubbish, Debbie Moore. I'm trying to think who all I had. My sweet friend from Home Savings, who used to be at the Chamber of Commerce, and several others who just helped us make it very special for our guests. And we sold out in 2 weeks and actually oversold. We had 110 people this year. Our volunteers and I sat on the bridge and ate and let our guests sit by the canal. And so it was really special. But it'll be special again August 12th.
Okay.
And then August 21st is Touch a Truck, and then our biggie. September 17th and 18th is Riverfest.
All righty. Riverfest back this year.
Yes. And we are taking applications now for vendors of all kinds, artisans, crafters, food, civic clubs, you name it. So call me or email me, and I will get you an application out right away. Okay.
What's the best way to reach you? Call or email? You mentioned both, but do we need to give that information?
We can. My email is cadams@edennc.us. You can always go to the Explore Eden NC site, look up Riverfest, and pull down an application. Or you can call at 336. I'm giving out my cell phone number because that's always with me, 552-6132.
Oh, wow. Okay. Right. Personal number right there, ladies and gentlemen.
But I know some people can't call during the day and that kind of thing, and I have no problem taking calls for applications.
Yeah, okay. All right, yeah, Riverfest, September 17 and 18 in Uptown Eden. And let me ask you, I don't want to put you on the spot here, but will Dave have his new restaurant open on the corner by then, do you think?
I don't know.
Okay.
I certainly hope the answer is yes.
Yeah. Okay, I need to check with him this week. Yeah, okay.
But I don't know. But there's going to be lots of other things open down there. You know, we always talk about what's going on in Uptown Eden, and there's a lot of special things that'll be happening within the merchant world down there during Riverfest as well, and so it just makes it extra special.
It really does. Okay, all righty. Well, that kind of gives us an idea of some things coming up in Eden. Anything
And
else
there's
we need
more
to
after
mention?
that.
Yeah, I know it.
There's
Yeah,
more, but we're not going to overload people,
no,
are we?
okay, no. We won't talk about Heritage and Heroes and Winterfest. We'll save those. We'll save them. But we can get more information at Explore Eden NC for sure. Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
No, I just appreciate the opportunity, Mike. Thank you so much.
Well, we appreciate you for putting it all together for us to enjoy. Thank you, Cindy.
You're welcome. Hope to see everybody Saturday night.
You bet. Oink Ale. Thank you, Cindy. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Cindy Adams, she's putting it all together for us for sure with all of these events and back after that crazy year we all had last year. Again, Oink Ale is this Saturday. She said, we're taking over Monroe Street, and that's what's going to happen in Uptown Eden, and that will be Saturday, 6 to 9. Well, we've already mentioned that little pork shop. Thank you, Donna. That's a great little place with the barbecue and the burgers and the sandwiches and the wings, and what a great menu she has. That is a favorite. We were there, met some friends there recently, and it is a busy, busy place in the evenings, that's for sure. That little pork shop, busy all the time there because everyone loves the food and the service and all of that. And then we have Turner Furniture Company on Meadow Road in Eden. That's really one of the area's oldest businesses, been around since 1952 to be exact, and still going strong with all of those name brands like Serta Bedding and Lazy Boy recliners. Hey, that would make a good Father's Day gift, wouldn't it? Lazy Boy, a recliner? Oh, yeah. Ashley Hughes Furniture, made in North Carolina. Vaughn Bassett. Top names, competitive prices. That's the idea there at Turner Furniture Company on Meadow Road. And that's our program for today, catching you up on what's happening around the wonderful land of Eden. Please go to ExploreEdenNC.com. Explore Eden NC on Facebook, always current with what's happening. And then the city website, EdenNC.us. And remember to shop local.